And we are live. I think you can scoot over a bit to me. Anyway, hi there. Welcome to the Haunted House Renovator live stream. We're some of the developers that work on this game. My name is Piotrek.
And I'm Marcin.
And we would like to invite you to take a look at this game. And first and foremost, it's all part of the Steam Next Fest, which means that the demo we're playing today is also available for you on Steam. So we strongly encourage you to check it out, give it a try, and maybe you'll like it. And if you do, please add it to your wish list because it helps us a great deal. Now we're gonna start playing in just a minute. I'll give you a brief rundown of what you can expect. As the game title implies, it's all about renovating haunted houses. But while you're busy making them all beautiful and decorated in any way you see fit, there are actual ghosts about. And they are going to mess things around, like knock something over, set something on fire maybe. Not trying to harm you, but they are having fun, as you expect. It's your job to figure out a way to get rid of them, and for every ghost, with some exceptions, there is a nice way or a mean way about it, so it's pretty unique. And I think we can get started. I'll tell you a bit more about the full game and the fun stuff we have planned out for that in a moment, but what do you say? I think people want to see the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get started then.
After everything, if you like to download demo, please share a feedback or report a bug if you find anything.
So this welcome screen gave you a little bit of a TLDR to tell you more about the expected the full game. I'll go through that later in the live stream.
Everything is work in progress.
Definitely. Like there are some things we want to improve, some areas that maybe we don't know that we should improve, so make sure you let us know either on our Discord channel, on Steam forums, or via the feedback button that I told you. So there we go, it's a letter. We started our demo with a letter on yesterday's live stream. We actually read that with a ghostly voice, and they read the first half. Martin, you read the second one, so maybe we should switch it up this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so give me your haunted old man voice, or ghostly, or whatever.
My dearest grandchild, time has come for you to live up to your legacy. Fear not, I will add you. You must recover my tools. I left them in an old, slightly haunted apartment. The address is attached to this letter. After decades of use, my tools are almost as haunted as the house they were in. I always think that's a thought.
Don't worry about it.
But that's the good thing. They will make your job easy.
Okay, that was like a weird version. Yesterday you were scary, this time you're tired.
Well, I think ghosts may be tired.
I mean, they've been there for a long time, supposedly. Okay, I'll try something different as well. So let's see. Maybe something deeper than yesterday. Take the contract to remove the renovate the apartment, not remove the apartment, that would be bad. To renovate the apartment. You can learn how to use my tools while making a heap of dash by fulfilling the contract. Consider this a test and earn as much money as possible. Eternally yours, your loving grandpa.
Yeah. Grandpa have a need of money.
Yeah, apparently. So, we're gonna skip the tutorials. Yesterday we got information. We don't need to really read them or show them, since we are explaining what we do anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cute little rat.
Yeah.
It came to greet us. Oh, that's very nice. In this completely normal looking apartment where somebody left the music on for us. That's convenient. I'm sure it's a gesture of goodwill, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, okay, so a perfectly ordinary looking fireplace that now turning some on, and there was some lighting too. But you know what? I bet this is like one of those fancy new fancy new features in modern apartments where you have fireplace that turns itself on. I'm sure nothing's haunted there, right?
No.
Yeah,
It's automated for sure.
Yeah,
like this is just this is like probably very new apartment, but just like style in the old way.
yeah, like all the dirt is definitely deliberate, right? Yeah.
We have a chest with arrows above.
Yeah, it looks like the game really wants us to pick it up.
Yeah, so we find the first tools.
So if you play the demo right now, and I encourage you to give it a try, this is how you unlock the first tools. You will unlock more of those tools as you complete more quests. Before we show you any of those tools. Oh wow, what's that? He has a face!
Fire.
Kinda. And it used to have a... Oh, it left. Why did you open the door? Maybe it wanted some privacy.
No.
It's disappeared.
No.
Cue the X-Files music.
Oh, it's okay.
There you go again. It's came back, but it didn't hurt us, did it?
Yeah. See, just some light and smoke.
Okay, that was slightly scary. I think that before we do anything with any tools, the viewers would want to see like a tour of the apartment, maybe a little bit, to see what's going on.
I'm gonna just switch a bit field of view.
We didn't change that this time. Yeah. Go ahead and
we're gonna see more with the right field of view.
Absolutely. But remember to use those slow movements since encoding is hard on Livestream. And let's just take a quick look. So this looks like what? I mean, it says it's an office.
Yeah. Well, we have a desk. We have something.
That looks like a haunted chair.
Yeah, probably. Well, sad that we can't play on it.
Can you play on a chair?
No. Well, I got like a lesson or two, but like the other.
Like a violin?
Yes,
or
violin.
a contrabass?
Violin. That was a long time ago.
I see. So yeah, we can check out what's underneath those sheets. And then it looks like more furniture. It's really dirty. What did they do with that?
I don't know, but it's cool. Like it's wood and it looks expensive.
Yeah, I should point out, like in terms of the game, we are aiming for the aesthetic that's somewhere around the turn of the 19th and 20th century. So, and the whole game, the full game, I should point out, has a lot of different locations, each with a different theme and with slightly different aesthetic from either the earlier or the later years. So, in the whole game, you have a spectrum, right? You see some Victorian era furniture, you see some modern furniture, some art decor, you see a whole bunch of different stuff, and even some really gaudy and unusual furniture, like for instance the circus furniture. We should not talk too much about, but it's really colorful with those red and black and white colors, and the playing cards icons everywhere. It's definitely something to keep an eye out. I noticed that you made a friend.
Oh yeah, it just appears on the hallway. Oh, it finds something.
Oh, so it was rummaging through the garbage and kind of found, like, it looks gold, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should leave it. We should just...
I was thinking about...
turning the lights off. Yeah,
yes.
we have a sub quest for that. So if you take a look at the... Take a look at the left corner of the screen, you can see that we have a bunch of quests. In the upper section there are the main quests, the below one are the optional ones.
Yep.
And if you press F2, back out, you can actually see like a list of all the quests you have available. And I encourage you to use the F1, F2, F3 buttons because they're very useful. In this case, it lists the things we have to do, and as you notice, of those bars, they also have like the acceptable standpoints. So essentially, the game wants you to do at least the acceptable amount of work. If you do, that counts as good enough. Good enough is good enough. You don't need to work harder. But if you do make it perfect, you're gonna get a better reward. And in the optional tasks a bit lower down the line, we have 10 points on top. So that's that. And just because I mentioned it, I think we can showcase some other areas. So the FAQ, that's also available with the F1 button. So if you ever go too fast and miss a tutorial, that's where you can find more tutorials.
previous tutorials.
Yeah, the ones we've seen before. And there's some kind of beast here, but I think we're gonna learn more about it later, right?
Yeah. So let's turn on the light now.
Okay, and this looks like in real life, right?
Yeah, we need to turn that off, so use the switch to
Yeah.
turn the light off. Yes.
So we do not electrocute ourselves. We
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
the system.
Yes.
And there were some like broken fuses here.
Yeah. I want to remove them and turn the working one on. So we have two fuses now. Let's go with the hallway and kitchen maybe.
Yeah, sure, that sounds like a good idea. And so now there's still a light, but I guess we just have. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it a bit better.
Yeah.
So the grandma is like, oh, there was also like a statue. You can move it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's I think it's sick. It's definitely has some problem with its head. It's following us.
Yeah.
It looks scary. We
A
should
bit
run.
creepy.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you also turn the power on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We have
that's nice.
something strange here.
Oh yeah, that's a spooky looking ghost.
Some stains, some garbage.
Now I wanna ask you something. What do you think those stains on the floor are? Like this looks like tomato soup or something.
Yeah.
And maybe rotted a little bit. It's been there a while. What is this powder? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. It's a family-friendly live stream.
Well, it looked like a, not translucent, but glowing powder, like from the color festival. You know, when they
Right.
throw
Why
some.
would you do that in the kitchen, though? Do you want like
No,
glowing bread?
no,
Actually,
no.
that sounds hip.
Ah, shit.
Glowing bread. Yeah, you really can't
Yes,
person.
no.
We didn't mention that yet on this. We talked about this yesterday, but he is a QA lead,
Yeah.
so he blitzes through this if I would stop him.
This is like thing that I done without thinking, you know, like changing the abilities and trying to renovate everything as fast as I can.
Yeah, I understand. But since you equipped that, I guess we can talk a bit more about this. So the brush is used,
For the stains.
but only on the flat surfaces, right?
Yeah, like walls and floor.
Yeah. And now the cool thing is, we've read before that our tools are slightly haunted, right?
Mhm.
So guess what happens when we use the brush?
Yeah, we don't even need to hold it in our hands.
Yeah, it's controlled telepathically.
Yeah.
And I would love to have that in my house, honestly.
Oh, and the ancestors say that it's good enough.
Yeah, that's the example. If you look at the left corner of the screen, it shows you that one of the quests is ticked off because it's acceptable. You don't have to keep doing it, but if you do,
I would like to.
exactly. Completionists definitely do. I've seen a lot of people who cannot skip any
Yeah,
quest.
yeah. That's a bite.
Yeah. So we should clean some other rooms as well, I suppose. And while we were doing that, just slowly cleaning the rooms, I'm going to talk a bit more about the full game. I haven't done it, right? I have been flashbacks from yesterday, but I don't think I have.
Yeah.
So in the full game, just leave that be for now. Just keep cleaning the stains.
I'm gonna switch the fuses to the other room.
Right. So I'll talk a bit more about the full game. So this demo has already changed quite a bit compared to what we've shown during the Kickstarter in March, because Kickstarter backers had access to like this demo but older and worse, and we got a lot of amazing feedback which helped us make the tutorial much better, and we also added more small goals. And the same thing is going to happen to the full game. We're going to add more stuff, and the core mechanics you can see already. We're going to find out more about them as we play the demo. But the main game is mostly going to have more locations. As I mentioned, each location with its unique theme, and my personal favorite is the Red Riding Hood location. Except in our game, the Red Riding Hood is a ghost and an antagonist that you have to fight against. And the big bad wolf is not a wolf, it's a Shiba Inu. So we're going for those twists that make the game a little bit lighthearted at times and fun. And as I mentioned, it's not supposed to be a true horror per se, it's more like a spooky game with cool vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, I just. Oh,
you
the
found treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Under
you.
the sheet.
It looks like the gremlin doesn't want you to have it. It's running away. Chase it, chase it. See if we can catch him. Look at the door behind you. And it's gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna do that again. You know what? Maybe we should just let it go. It really likes that treasure. But we can see if we can pick up the things we left in the other room, right?
Yeah.
In the hallway. Because I think we've got quite a bit of treasure. There was some garbage too as well. Oh yeah, you turned off the power, right?
No, I turned. Oh, okay.
You turned on in the hallway. You turned off in the hallway. That's fine. I had some gold bars. That was all that was hidden in the apartment. I guess it's a good thing we let the gremlin kind of look around and find this treasure for us.
That was like $50.
Nice. Gold bar worth $50. Yeah. There was some like something else we could pick up too. Like,
Yeah, garbage. We can collect some garbage. So,
so like those pizza boxes and
yeah.
something. So you are in this game supposed to be environmentally friendly. So when you find the garbage you collect, you're also supposed to throw it out in the appropriate the things you see on the left, garbage. The thing is, right now, if you look in the lower left corner of the screen, we have like a bars filling up as we pick up more trash. That's because you have like a bit of spare space when you find trash, but as you step up, the ground is very handy.
Yeah.
But eventually, when they fill up, you get like a trash bag, and then you have to throw it in the appropriate pan. But we're gonna see that later. And
He's searching for something.
Let it set. We can leave that.
But I have found a fuse, the second one.
Oh, that's very convenient. So I guess we can install that.
Yeah. We're gonna have some more light.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, and I didn't mention, we do not actually have any way of seeing with the comments right now. So if you're saying anything, there is our friend Tremek Hi in the chat who is going to respond to your questions and comments. And if anything goes wrong, he will hopefully message me. But other than that, we don't really have any way of answering those ourselves. But if you have any comment you want to say, please let us know either on the Steam forums, on our Discord channel. There is a link on our main Steam webpage and in any news posting. Or you can also use the Google form that we have available. So, can you show the back reporting feature?
Oh yeah, so by pressing escape you can find this icon which leads you to the back reporting page. So please use it to send us some, I hope, small bugs.
Yeah, it's very helpful for us, and of course we are a small team. There's a limit to how much we can test, and every robot helps a great deal.
I find the missing part.
Oh, that's very interesting. So I think we should close that tutorial. And I think the game really wants us to introduce a next set of tools. Right? So we've seen a bunch of paranormal activity. If you look around, there is no the fire and ghost right now. That's a shame. I was hoping. Oh, there we go. Thank you, friend. Right on time. So there's the fire and ghost. It explodes for some reason. But we do not know how many things work. Like we noticed that the gremlin likes gold for some reason. The statue just moves randomly. The ghost explodes. But you as a player have a tool to figure out how to deal with some of those conflicts. If you find a source, you can equip a camera and then try to learn more about them. So how about we try doing that? Maybe with... I mean, the game really wants us to use them on the... what you might call it, the statue.
Yeah, so let's take a photo of the stage.
Right, and what do we have? It's giving us wonderful side-eye. It's very judgmental, it's a judgmental statue. So when you take a photo of something new you haven't cataloged before, you're immediately taken to the bestiary. If you miss it somehow, you can press F3 to open the bestiary. And it gives you like a brief description of this being. For the sake of the live stream, I'll only read it once and not bother with it in the future to save some time. So, marvel at sculptor Fanta Blablasis, a nimble statue that defies stillness, sculpting illusions with an otherworldly grace as it silently traverses the haunted hall. leaving an eerie trail of spectral artists. That's the description. It might tell you a little bit about what to expect from a ghost, but it doesn't sound threatening.
Yeah.
And either way, we have a nice way and a mean way to get rid of the ghost. Now, I should point out that this is a demo, so not all ghosts have the same, have all ways of getting rid of them implemented. So this for a reason. So if you, for instance, take a look at the rat for a second, if you can find it. And it was, I think it was in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
There we go. So if you take a look at the rat, there is a big coming soon page, and but not page, but icon, and there is a good reason for that, and that's because
we don't have everything implemented yet.
yeah, and it would be kind of weird if we did, because the rat is actually one of those creatures you can actually keep as a pet. But that's something you can really mess around in when you finish the tutorial, and the demo is kind of the tutorial. So there's that. So I think now that we have learned a bit more, maybe we can check out, look for the missing part for the statue. And as we do that, I need to excuse you for a second.
Okay.
A phone call. But I'll be right back.
Yeah. They're gonna use telekinesis, which we haven't used yet, but it's a very cool stuff. So in this game, we don't use our hands to get dirty. We have some powers, like this telekinesis, straight from some, like, you know, other fantasy stuff. A useful skill. We don't have an idea yet who's our ancestor is, and we can find out in the game. So we have picked the half and give it back to the station. It's pretty happy, and we just get this quest check as complete. So have I? No, I have not finished the cartridge. So let's just take some trash right in front of the family. You don't need it anymore. We have this golden bar above the head. What is the chest?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for interrupting. Can you do one thing for me? Go to the settings real quick and lower the sensitivity a bit. And oh yeah, if you see any issues, by the way, remember to report them. And make sure to move really slowly, like really slowly, because we're getting feedback that's a bit nuts. Trying to make those moves as gentle as.
Okay.
Alright.
So I just take the harp and give it to the stage.
Oh, and it stopped moving.
Yeah, it's happy, I guess.
And remember not to run on it. It's really bad for the stream quality. Sorry guys if you see like any artifacts, it's to do with the bandwidth. So we need to make a conscious effort to move slowly and especially turn the camera as slowly as possible. And you're using the game power? Did I see it?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you talk about it?
Yeah, a bit, yes. I have mentioned them. So we don't get our hand dirty, but we have some special powers.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a bit on the sideways. Can you? You can rotate that. Yeah. Now it could stand up. Wonderful. Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk to your plants, I guess it's a good idea to place them right in front of your face at the desk. That's great.
Why not? Or you can always eat, you know, like a cow.
Right. I don't cows eat like grass and stuff.
Oh, so we have telekinesis now, so we can try to banish that ghost from the battle.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a good.
I don't like to be on the broken stone.
Yeah, definitely so. Now the ghost is gone. That's very convenient. And can you like show how you throw something? Because there is really little limit to what you can do with this. So I deliberately asked for okay, yeah, now stop. I know there are a lot of players who really enjoy making a mess of playing things.
Yeah.
And just because we have like those physics fully implemented ones that we can use as the option to just create as much chaos.
It can be useful. Well, okay, we have like the one and only one quest now.
Remember to move slowly and
Yeah,
to rotate
yeah,
the camera
and
slowly.
just checking the rooms to be sure.
And again, no of those fast movements. So, it looks like we have one more quest, and that is to equip this scrubber, which we haven't really talked about or showcased yet. So, we've shown you the brush, and that's like the tool to clean large fat sand. But we have something cool for the manager, right?
Yeah, again, we don't even use our hands. We just some magic trick.
Yeah, and don't move that fast. I can mention he's the QA lead. He is.
I'm really trying.
Yeah, he's moving really fast. So we're
It's so unnatural, you know?
Yeah, he's the guy who's supposed to try to speedrun things to make them break. And for the live stream, we have to make those moves as small as possible, as soft as possible. Okay. So, oh, that was very good. That was like a smooth transition. When you wanted to look right, you just slowly move past the camera. That was very good. That was very good. So, as we look around and clean every room, we're making very good progress. Like, remember when we entered this apartment? It was like so run down and horrible.
Yeah.
And now that we've completed the starting quests, we go into the second stage. And basically, if you want to get more tools in the demo, you just have to keep doing them full quests, and eventually you're gonna unlock them, as you're gonna see in a second. Because now suddenly there's this ominous vase, and before you try to move it, maybe just make it more atmospheric. You can turn off the lights in the living room. That's like to maybe not hallway, just keep the hallway on, but the living room, just keep it dark background. What might happen, I wonder?
It's an urn full of dust.
And the tutorials, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, tutorials are there obviously to help you navigate the game. You can skip that, but there are apparently some looking eyes. That looks really scary.
And from this point, we have some more ghosts in the house.
Yeah, and even the flames in the chimney
Change for the blue one. Yeah.
very strange. But even more exciting.
We have a new flashlight.
Oh yeah, the UV light, and it's trying to run away from you somewhat. But even more exciting, I wanted to mention a tool that is a fan favorite aside from the telekinesis, and that's the hammers.
Oh, the hammers.
What is it doing? It was doing something.
Oh no.
It made a stain. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. I don't like that ghost.
Yeah, it's very rude. It's mean.
I need to clean it now.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, let's go ahead and now. I don't know if we try on this live stream, but if we try to open this door, it's locked.
Yeah.
We have no way of opening it. But we now have a new tool to get through that door. So you use it not only to get through obstacles, you can also use it to tear down things you don't like or don't want to see.
Like a shoe?
Yeah, shoes are horrible. So you definitely want to tear them down, tear them apart. Yeah, tear them apart.
Okay, so now we have an information that we just found an old ghost trap or something like that.
Yeah, we can leave that for now. I really want to see more about the room we're in. So can you turn the power on here? Oh, there's a bat! Get out of here! Get out of here! It's gonna catch us.
I've seen a fuse.
Oh yeah, you're hunting.
Yeah. So let's light the lighting in the bathroom.
Yeah. Now we can see it a bit more. The gremlins made a new home in here. I think it's fine. And the bat is there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could actually deal with the bat right now. So we have another tool we haven't yet. That is the net knob.
Yeah, we just unlock it.
Yeah. So this thing is very useful for the physical critters. Like obviously, as you may expect, launching a net at ghost is not gonna work, is it? It goes right through it. But it does work well against the bat, so let's see if we can catch that. And there we go, first try, well done. Last stream it took me 2 tries, so you're definitely making improvements.
That was like settled, you know.
Right.
Set. That was set.
Yeah, like it has. I get it. So, but I noticed something else. Like if you put away this gun, I noticed that in the bathroom, slowly, if you take a look around, there is this creepy locked door over here.
Oh yeah.
It looks very disturbing.
You want to open them?
Not really. I kind of want to bar them, make sure that nothing comes through. I mean, this looks very dangerous. So maybe we should move some furniture around to make sure that nothing can go through. And we haven't shown the teleportation yet, actually. We've just got a tutorial about this. So
Yeah, that's right. So we have teleportation, like before with telekinesis.
Slow movements.
So like I'm running around.
Yeah.
Excitement, you know.
Yeah.
So we have teleport, which it's loud like it sounds. So we can choose an item, the furniture or something, to change its place, and we can even put things on and make like a, I don't know, pyramid or anything you like.
I don't think there's no spell there was enough spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like the alternative to telekinesis, since telekinesis is like physical movement from one place to another. So you can have things bump against each other and knock everything, make a mess generally. Whereas with teleportation, you can just be a bit more precise.
Yeah. So let's barricade up.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Really? Okay, looks nice. Definitely look.
Oh.
Let's say. Physics are a thing, so it went down there, but I think it's good. Okay, I think that's enough. That's a good barricade. Leave that. Toilet paper is sacred. We do not touch that. Even though the toilet definitely is not
You think
sacred.
it's a green paper, grey paper, or the white one?
It looks like the white one. So anyway, I think this is. I feel much safer in this room right now. But maybe we should do something about this. Oh yeah, we must deal with this ghost. It makes a rave party in our apartment.
Rave party.
I mean, with all these fluorescent additions of ectoplasm,
Yeah.
if we just keep cleaning what the mess it makes, we're gonna be here forever. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And like that's the theme of many of the ghosts. They're not harmful to you really, but they are going to make your job a lot more difficult. So you need to get rid of them for your own sanity's sake. So that was mean.
What do you mean?
You're breaking this. I think it's a radio, an old
Yeah.
time radio.
Oh yeah. But we have no water inside, so it won't break.
If you use you could, in theory, just lure the ghost into the trap. Or you could throw a trap at the ghost. Hold on a second, don't use it now because the ghost is here, it's a bit too easy. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I mean the ghost literally walked into a trap, so if you just turn it on and throw it, it might catch it, and there we go.
Yeah.
We did not even need to get anywhere else. The ghost is excellent. So now, because we did that, similarly to last time, we got another type of tool. And that is the almighty toolbox.
Yeah.
So, maybe just slowly we could turn the power back on in this room. Just remember to rotate the camera slowly.
It sounds so good.
Yeah, there we go. And now you can see that, yeah, this room is a bit run down and a lot of the things are broken in here, right? So like the furniture and stuff. But we actually have a way of fixing it. And that is the toolbox.
Yeah, so we can almost anything can be fixed by that, like the floor titles, the ceiling.
Yeah, everything. And
around.
I was about to say, looks like it's also going to be magical, just like the other tools. So just slowly, one by one, we can fix those broken pieces of furniture. And even like I mentioned, if you click on the floor tile, it's gonna fix that too. Because if you look closely, it does look like it's a bit old.
Yeah.
So you can make it a bit better, right?
Yes, that's true. And we can even like select a lot of titles at once. So it will do this in time when we like maybe do something else.
Yeah, can you showcase that a little bit? Oh yeah, there we go. So it's everywhere. Those tools are hammering away without our need to monitor the progress. They're just gonna start one by one, and it gets a lot better along as we go along. So that's definitely
Yeah.
And of course now we still need to clean a bit more stuff. The fire ghost really wants to help us. It's the nicest ghost we've seen thus far.
Yes.
And definitely our best friend, and
And
all the nice
smelly.
things are gonna come from it. So if you go back slowly to the living room, there's like maybe here. Well, the toolbox is still working away.
Yes.
Oh, so you can actually leave that for now. But if you hide the tool first and look at the entrance, not the entrance hall, but the living room, my bad. You can see slowly over time, you turn on how the progress is being made and the clear difference between the different types of floor. So that's again one of the uses for the tool. And I'll take this as an opportunity to say that if you like what you see thus far, and if you want to see more, I strongly encourage you to check out our demo. It's available right now as part of the Steam Next Fest. So there's nothing stopping you from playing the exact same I'm playing right now. You can fix some more. Or maybe not everything this way.
Not done yet.
Oh yeah, sure.
Taking the
And another thing is that we would really appreciate it a ton if you were to also, if you like what you see and like the demo, if you also add the Haunted House Renovator to it. We are a small indie developer, so every little help counts, and those wishes are very important for companies. Now, everything is very beautiful in this.
yeah.
So I think we've made some very smart choices in fixing and renovating this room. Hide the toolbox for now. Before like dealing with everything else. So if you look around, it's all beautiful and whatnot. And sure, there are some ghosts like moving around sometimes, but it's not.
Yeah, they
they're
are
not
peaceful.
Yeah, they're not making a problem. I'm sure there's nothing bad about the fact that we are fixing things before getting rid of the ghosts, right?
Yeah, it's
We might
probably
even leave
everything's
them.
fine.
They're very nice. It looks like a nice roommate to have. Just a heavy smoker, but you cannot choose your roommates, right?
Yeah, we can even like invite him for a barbecue or anything.
Yeah.
He's like a warm guy probably.
Yeah, a very warm-hearted person,
Yeah.
definitely. So, now we have another quest, and it says something mean, but I think it's like maybe like a translation error. I'm sure what it means to say is to repair and make sure that the safe is absolutely clean with nothing, no dead particles, no dust, no
Yeah.
like
Like
small
here.
residue. Like exactly, like if you repair it right now, you will be able to see that there's some garbage inside.
We need to pick them.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? It's like something unimportant
Yeah.
to be thrown away, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And now we reach one of the more important moments in this section. So if you go back for a second. Right now we have unlocked, if you hide the toolbox, every tool that we have available. So as you can see, our bar at the bottom of the screen is finally full, and this is the moment in the demo when, first of all, you now can do pretty much anything we've made available in the demo, and secondly, glows are officially off. So some things will start happening that you may have not been prepared for. But let's start with the tools. If you go to the kitchen,
heard the like
kitchen,
laughing.
no.
Laughing. So it's you can hear that something's going on.
Yeah. So if you, for instance, go to the kitchen, we can showcase one of the new tools. So we've got a trowel now. If you move the refrigerator to the side a little, you'll be able to see that there's actually like this very nasty section.
So we're gonna use the thrower.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, we can just click, and again, it works on its own, and it fits the wall, and now it's a great wall here. That's fun. There's a bit of looks like a shelf stuck to the side. Maybe you can move that. Yeah, I bet it was the gremlin's doing. It is actually moving. The gremlin is actually moving things around.
Yes.
So it's something to keep an eye out. If you want things to be orderly, you probably should deal with the gremlin. And since we have the toolbox, we might as well fix it. If you look at the left side of the screen, it tells us to make sure that there is a stove in the kitchen. But there is one, it's just damaged.
Yeah, so you can buy a new one in the shop, or you can use a toolbox to repair one. And by the shop, I mean that you can press plus, and here you go.
Yeah, that's like this one big new addition to our arsenal. So not only does the shop let us actually decorate things in a way we see fit, with the available tools we have, it also does allow us to make use of some of these special tools we have available. And what type of tools? Well, we're gonna find out real quick. I think there's some nice new things like box and broom. Let's see what else. Can you keep going down? Like a chessboard. You know what? I would love to place that chessboard in the living room. Maybe we should go to the living room and see what's like over there, where to play. It's the right moment to be here. Oh yeah, that's nice. You can place it on the...
Oh no!
Oh no! What is happening?
Something is on fire.
It definitely is. Hold on. And is it just me, or does it look like there is something missing over there that used to be there in the past? Slow movements, please, with the camera.
Yeah, there was a wardrobe here.
Yeah, definitely. So, and oh
no, the table is...
It burned down.
Yeah.
So maybe this fire ghost is not as friendly as you thought. It's
No
sending
more.
fire to fix. Oh, another furniture is gone. We need to do something about
And
it.
the
fast.
table, small table.
Oh, it's definitely. We need to stop this ghost. It's gonna burn everything down. What do
Yeah.
we do?
What do we do? Have we take a picture of that ghost?
I don't think we have. So let's see. Okay, so there is no nice way to get rid of it. That's good. We're angry at a ghost.
Yeah. So we have to hit this sprite with a water grenade. So the water grenades can be found in the shop.
Right.
So the easiest way is to type the water or
Yeah.
grenade or anything like that.
And then you just pick where you want to place that, and you're making a whole arsenal for yourself. And if you... Oh, hold on a second. It looks like the fire ghost has reacted to you picking this up.
Yeah, he's afraid, I guess.
I mean, I would be too. Let's finish it. No, or actually, you could also showcase. You missed anyways. It's called we could also let it calm down a little bit, and we can also showcase how you can also use those grenades to get rid of any fire that is actually set to any of the furniture. Because those water grenades, they have like a dual purpose. The guy will calm down in a second. But don't worry, we're not gonna kill you just yet. We're
Vanish. He is dead already, probably.
Yeah, it's a ghost, right? That's a fair point. So let's follow it. Let's see what it does. It might set some fires soon. Is it? Yeah, it is. So now, if you grab a water grenade, we should be able to out.
Wait. Oh no.
Or you can miss. And there we go. You saved it. I was so sure you were gonna play it.
Oh no. There is a strange thing in the mirror.
Oh yeah, the mirror is also definitely haunted. But I think this fire ghost has definitely overstayed its welcome. There we go. Nice. Okay, it did leave a stain, but it left something behind it as well. It looks like something valuable, maybe.
Well,
So we got
extra
something.
cash.
Yeah. But now, I'm gonna torment you with that. So as you can see, we've been picking up a lot of. There's the
clock.
The clock. We've been picking a lot of trash, and because we picked too much of it, we now have those little flashbacks in here. So, you can be and should be environmental friendly, so you can just gently move a trash bag if you place it the right way. If you recycle your garbage, you get a small reward. So, make sure to recycle your garbage in real life as well. You can also throw it into a mixed bag, and it's just gonna be neither a reward nor punishment. If you mix things up, however, you are gonna get punished.
Yeah.
So there's like
Looking for some garbage.
yeah, if you pick up what's left of table within a crack. So what is this?
This is wood. So we're gonna put it in the metal.
And we got punished. Yeah. The fun challenge I have for everybody who's playing this is not to put it like he's doing, but throw it from far away. So you get rid of the last trash back on purpose, I know it. But if you find more trash, you're gonna have to try to throw it from far away. Maybe there's some trash in another room, or you could use a hammer to destroy something. We didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
So if there's something we don't like a carpet or whatever, then the car just gets rid of that, and that got us a new trash bag. So now the real fun begins, and it's basketball time. That's pretty close. Wait, did you hit? No, for a second I thought you did actually do it. Alright, let's see. From how far can you throw it in? And...
Close.
So close, and it's so far away. Okay, 5 times the charm, can you do it?
Almost.
No, you are getting better. It's definitely better than yesterday, but I don't think it's there yet.
Aww.
That's gonna haunt you now, isn't it?
I'm gonna throw it to the class.
That's a sign of disrespect. I see. Alright, so we've been able to stop the fire ghost, thankfully. But you did notice that there was something odd about the mirror, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Can we take a look at that? Maybe take a picture of that? Can you use it?
Not so haunted as we like.
Right, so this is one of the things I was talking about, because it's not necessarily the souls of the haunting. We do not necessarily see how to deal with that. But outside from the game, as a bit of a spoiler, and I'll explain that some ghosts are like the gremlin. Where is the gremlin in it? But some things like the gremlin or the rat, there we go.
Yeah.
They're running around, and you have to figure out a way to catch them and stop them from making havoc. Other types of hauntings are more of a challenge, a puzzle for you. So if you take a look at the mirror, without the toolbox, we should be able to do something with it.
Yeah.
It's a riddle, apparently. Are you good with riddles?
Yes. I hope so.
Right, well, let's see where it goes.
So, okay.
So it looks like
we have like 5 lives.
And if you press something, hold on a second, it looks like we get a different symbol each time. Okay? So we need to find matching symbols. And you're not doing very well, are you? Oh no, never mind, you're doing better. Doing worse. It's your last life, so no prep. Oh, you failed!
Oh no, he's mad.
He definitely is. Let's leave him for now then. Like, you already lost your reputation for failing that. And yesterday you were making so much fun about it.
Okay, I want to try again.
You do? Alright.
Yeah.
And now he's in his speedrunning mode. Okay, you were able to succeed, so good job in that. And I think it's going really well so far.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably a good idea to take a look at. We close that for now. And it's probably a good idea to take a look at some of the other quests we have. And I noticed it's the wallpaper too.
Yeah.
We haven't done the wallpapers yet.
Not yet. And it's changing a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, well, the shop is like one of the ways you can customize any location. And the wallpaper is another, arguably just as powerful of a tool to make things really look the way you want them to look. So if you just press on like one section, you can see, or maybe the office, that's where it's most obvious. Actually not the office, there's like those turned tall down, no, go back. those torn down sections of the wall, they look really ugly. So with the wallpaper tool, you can first remove them because they're awful, and by holding down the button, also like select a bigger selection. Select a selection, I know how it sounds, and make sure that the entirety of the wall is clean. And now, if you just click on one, don't show that you do things step by step, slowly, you don't need to rush. If you just click on like one random section, or even two, as you can see, the wallpaper tool just does work on its own. And it's so fast!
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it off, you know.
So as you can see, you can, again, similarly to other tools, you can just let it do whatever it wants. And there's like a preset wallpaper. Hold on, maybe.
Why not? It's not. It's quite pretty. It's not bad.
Yeah, it is a decent wallpaper. Don't move the camera so much. Remember slow movements. And yeah, it's making work for us, so that's very convenient. However, if you go into the side menu, like you can press escape if you want. That's also another option. And
which menu?
Yeah. And then the sidebar, you can actually check the wallpaper. And that's also available, like I'm just showing you, when you press the right mouse button, and it's adjusting the default settings for the wallpapers. Right now we just have like one type of wallpaper applied, and you can change like the defaults, scale, color, anything.
We can also add moldings at the top of the wallpaper.
Yeah, that's like the section that connects the wallpaper to the ceiling. So can you exit that for now and just show the difference already? So the wallpaper tool is almost done with its task, so that's very convenient. So you just select like one place somewhere in the middle to showcase the difference. So, oh, you didn't save the change?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well, just change it to whatever. Accept.
I have, yes.
Yeah, there we go. And now, as you can see, it changed the wallpaper model. But we can, as you mentioned, add the molding and more. So molding is the thing at the top mentioned. Paneling is like this wooden, not necessarily wooden, but like this one covers make it look more pretty. And finally, the baseboard is the thing that is at the bottom of the wallpaper, making sure that nothing sticks out and that there are no bad gaps or holes in there. So if you do that, we can see what's the difference. And as you can see, if you move back a little bit, or maybe apply it to like a slightly more bigger section just to compare it side by side. Hide the tool, and as you can see, like on the left side we have the default type of wallpaper, and on the right side is just one example of what you can do with that. And just to reiterate that, the full game, obviously you're gonna see more of, and you'll be able to do even more stuff. It's definitely our goal to make sure that every location is unique. Either the Red Riding Hood location, where the Red Riding Hood is the ghost, or anywhere else, like we mentioned on the strictly entomologist location.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you liked that a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the theme of them, like the furnitures and the idea of the place.
Yeah,
and we will have more places like that. So.
Yeah, and it's. This particular one we're talking about is going to look like really expensive. So here we see like, I would say standard-ish.
Yeah. Well, it's standard, but to be honest, I like that. Yeah. I would like to have that at house.
Yeah, it's a pretty high standard to be fair.
Yeah.
But you can see something way more posh.
Yeah.
Like definitely a big difference, something that's even better looking. And what are you going to do with the kitchen?
I want to change the wallpaper. On something more funny.
Funny?
Yeah. Some flowers.
I mean, flowers, I suppose, funny for some.
We can go with the ghosts.
Alright. And you turn off the paneling and change the color. Oh, that looks very nice. I like this color feature. So if you just drag that, you are able to select the entirety of kitchen.
Yeah.
And let's kind of let's see the difference. And don't you just love that?
Yeah.
It looks really bright. It kind of looks like it belongs more in a kid's room than
Like
kitchen.
Yeah. Well, that's true, but that's fun. We have some pumpkins, some lollipops, candies. Well, they should be in the kitchen somewhere. Maybe not bats, toast.
Oh, yeah, they probably shouldn't be in the kitchen. That's a good one. That's a good. Okay, well, that looks very nice. I see that there is also another task, and it's regarding the rat. So maybe we can deal with the rat.
So,
Actually, we have two options of getting rid of the rat. We can either use a trap, but instead, I'm gonna challenge you again and ask you to use the net launch we've seen in the past. Let's see how far away can you stand to actually catch the rat without catching the gremlin to make it even more hard.
oh yeah, because gremlin can be catched.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them. Oh no. Okay.
I want to have some.
Yeah, the gremlin is nice actually. It's not burning down stuff. It's burning gold for us. It pretty much bragged us to leave it be. So the difficulty with. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shot. So the difficult part about using a net launcher for something that's on the ground is that the net can get caught up with something on the ground, making it a bit more challenging. Okay, make sure to move, rotate the camera slowly, and I think there is.
Repair the hanger.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks sad, and now it looks a lot better. So we can keep making progress in. So if we now take a look at the quest we have left, and there is one that scares me a little. It says open the bedroom. Like if we go back to the bathroom, see that we've made like a barricade because it seemed it looked really spooky. Door to maybe we should something was the gremlin was here, so I bet it's the gremlin's doing as hanging the portraits in mid-air.
Oh, that's the
they
magic.
did change, yeah.
Magical painting.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, it's changing as we keep looking at it.
So,
I think we need to become brave and start. No, instead of turning out, let's just move those things aside so that we dismantle this barricade one by one, very gently, obviously. Yeah, and I think we'll be able to take a look at it now from the other end. So let us see what it's like inside, because I mean we've seen other rooms, right? So I bet this must be the red room. We've seen the office, the kitchen and whatnot. It seems like the natural direction to go. Got rid of the chains and the door.
no, the laughing.
You hear some laughter? I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
What is that? That's something that looks. Hold on a second, I want to look closer. Oh, what is this? Tutorial spoiler!
Oh no!
So, if you hide that screen for now, you can click on the camera button. And we get more tutorials.
A lot of things.
A lot of things all at the same time. So now you see the possession screen. And this is kind of what happens when you are a little bit too rush and too fast.
Yeah.
And you are too brave and you get caught by spirit. So it's not like our life is in danger, and instead we see the phantasm world, but
oh, he's doing stuff.
Oh, he's doing stuff. Yeah, you can see that actually. So the ghost is possessing us, our body, is making us do weird things. And over time, we failed to deal with the possession, so we are unable to stop that. It continues to possess us. But we can actually stop it, right?
Yes.
We can break free, so how about we try doing that?
Okay, we just have to press the space bar to cut some ropes.
Yeah. And
And
now
we
can
are
get
done,
out.
and I'm going out, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Can you look behind? Is it still there?
No.
I don't see it anymore. Maybe it's gone forever, right?
I hope.
Oh,
no.
no, back! Run! Run! No, we've already learned that it's a bad idea to clean things before you're done with the ghosts. Alright, so You really want to move that painting, don't you?
Yes.
That's a good idea, probably. So, as we've seen, this rave definitely a bit scary.
Yeah.
So, what do we do now? We have already taken a picture of it. So, if we press the F3 button, we should be able to take a look at the history and see a bit more about the ancestor. So, this is our loving grandfather. The famous ancestor that left you the equipment to train you to fight raids using himself as an example. Want to go easy on you. Walk too close and he will try to possess you. Oh, he didn't just try to possess us, he did twice.
Yeah. And he even took some money with him.
Yeah, and he was also messing with things like we've seen it actually using the wallpaper tool. So whenever ghosts actually possess you, they have access to your abilities.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say that first you made like a really beautiful room somewhere and you get possessed, it's gonna mess everything up. So probably a good idea to figure out what's the deal behind those ghosts and make sure that they're contained somewhere.
Yeah.
So just to showcase again the idea of messing around with our stuff, can you maybe first deal?
Oh no!
Okay, well that's good. Don't break away from this. I want to show how it looks like when it's moving around because we've already renovated some stuff in here.
Yeah.
So maybe it's gonna make some obvious changes that we're gonna see. Not everything is super obvious, and it doesn't always fit.
But you can hear the laughing from time to time. Probably the time
Yeah.
that he's messing around.
Yeah, and it definitely changed some house somewhere. So maybe you can now cut away and be free for them. Nicely done, and you should run, maybe like hide in the office or something.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's in his
So
bedroom.
every rave has its own unique behaviors, and every rave, this is the type of ghost we call raves, is unique to a location. So if you go to the office, I noticed when we were playing that it doesn't really like the office. Hold on. It doesn't really like the office all that much, right? But it really liked patrolling around in what seemed to be the bedroom. So if we take a look at that rave for a second, take a look. We walk across the bedroom. It's still there. I just saw it.
Yeah.
Let's see it again, maybe. Yeah, it's still there. It really likes the bedroom. And that's the theme in the full game for every rave. Like, they are not the same. They have like the different quirks and personalities. Some of them like to stay in a specific location, while others do not. So if you're really gonna go inside, I don't want to go inside.
I just want to close the door.
It's a ghost, it's not gonna bother with doors.
But I feel better.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so if you take a look at the bistro now, we're gonna see some interesting stuff. However, so to the right side of the screen, we can see that there are some objects of interest. And the important fact you need to know about every rave is that it has like those bits and pieces of its past hidden away in their dedicated location. So if you want to learn how to get rid of a rave, you first need to find and document every one of those pieces. And let's read them out. So there's like a
Photo of members.
of a secret society. So that's very slightly suspicious, isn't it? And a newspaper about the society's ultimate fate.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe it's the same society.
Probably so. Probably so. An old family tree. Though you are the only person who remains clearly visible, so that's like a confirmation that there must be some connection to us as well, right?
And the robe from the members of the secret society again.
Yeah, worn even in the afterlife.
Oh.
And the last part you can't see because of how our live stream is set up, because our faces are over there, but it's a tome of forbidden knowledge used by your ancestor to... It's a horrifying effect, but I'm sure what it means that there was no horrifying effect. It was still very innocent, playful time, and it just looks like something important, right? And if you walk closer, you can actually like see some sparkles flying about.
Yeah, and this is the family tree.
Yeah, if you destroy the couch in front of us, we can
Why? Why you want to destroy everything?
because they like to see the word bad.
Oh.
And
Shoot.
Do you see it? You should have destroyed it.
Ah, shit.
Destroy everything. So the funny tree fell down, but that's another bad thing. It looks like this is the thing we're looking for, so you can now take a picture. But let's go ahead and see that. And if you go back to the bestiary, we should now see that, yeah, it's checked out. So this is one of the 5 things we needed to find. And we've already seen that there is an innocent looking black book on the desk as well, right?
Yeah, with something right only.
It says unicorns and rainbows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that one.
No, definitely living unicorns and living rainbows. No, wait, rainbows aren't supposed to be living.
Black rainbows.
Oh, that's taking a time for the worst now. Okay, so where do you think we'll find more stuff related to this ancestor? Yes, oh, it looks like a frame fell down, but there's a frame, and it looks like if you turn off the flashlight, there are some people over it. But you can't quite see exactly. I wonder if those people are of any importance. Probably not, right?
They are like randoms, probably.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe like the neighbors or something.
I should point out, because we've been getting questions about that too. If you want to hang something on the walls, you cannot do that if a wall is in disrepair. So like he tried in the living room.
This is the like
broken wallpaper.
Yes,
like,
broken. Oh,
we
okay.
didn't fix that yet.
Yes. So
And over there is a good one.
yes. So oh no.
Oh, see, the locked door doesn't stop it.
No.
I wonder what it's gonna do next. We actually haven't showcased that all that much, so give it a second and see. Is it gonna do anything nice for us?
We have. I heard that he's laughing, so he's doing stuff.
Okay, let's go away from him. Let's get away.
Loving grandpa.
Yeah, definitely loving grandpa. Loving grandpa shouldn't really possess their grandchildren. Right. It's gone now, thank goodness. But if you look at the wallpaper in the living room now.
Yeah, I see some other papers than the broken one, and I haven't used them.
Yeah, maybe I see the ancestors still there. So if we go, if we go around the office, maybe we'll be able to get a bit better. Just poke around, see if it's not okay. Go wait away. So let's see. Interesting sense of fashion, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so we remember small rotations. Livestream really hates it when we move too fast because it makes us artifacts on the screen that make it really bad too. Okay, so
Oh, he changed the wallpaper here too.
okay,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
different
this
one.
Remember?
Yes.
None of this fast movement.
I'm gonna change that. Well, he's not here.
Yeah. I think because you're gonna keep making those fast movements to check if it's there or not. I
Well,
think we
it's
need
better
to
banish him.
Yeah, I think we need to banish him, yeah. So you have one less excuse to be so fast. So, we've seen some of the things. Yeah, we haven't found the newspaper. But it's something you would maybe reasonably read next to a fireplace. So somewhere here, some books over there. They don't look suspicious. They don't have any sparkly. Oh, there's like sparkly. There we go. That was one of the things we needed. And finally we need a robe. Oh, there is a robe. Right there on the hanger. And this is the important part. Because we got all 5 of the missing pieces, I keep running out of the camera frame. Because we got all the 5 missing pieces, we now are given information about banishing the ghost. And that's important, especially since in the full game, all of those ghosts, those wraiths, those main mini-boss type of ghosts, they're gonna be different, and you're gonna have to figure out like what type of magic circle they want to use. What type of items do we need to place? Like, do they want you to place some black menacing candles in there or something else? Which room should the ritual take? All those things are important for consideration. For now, however, we can use either the place the magic circle button to start placing it down in. Apparently we need to place it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or we can go to the shop. So maybe we can show the shop just so we can show everybody the alternative way. And the game is teaching us what we've been teaching here.
Yeah, got to take the camera off and make the shop. So we want to find a circle. We can do that in this way, or we can go down and go for the utility. No, not the bytes.
Yeah, and that's the
In
magic
bytes
circle.
there is a magic circle.
Yeah, so we're not supposed. We can place it here, but it would be a bad idea because we already got the information, and the magic circle is supposed to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So we need to make room for it. Obviously, every ritual needs space. So we've been messing around in here, but now we should be good. And yeah, that looks perfect. Now, just for convenience sake, this magic circle has been outlined with salt. Because salt is known to be good against like
Evils, devils, and everything connected.
yeah, exactly. And we also have like those outlines that show us where objects are needed to be placed, because we already in the history have been given information about the types of objects we need to add. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. It wants us to place something from the categories of plant, tableware, and decor in specific circles, and in the middle it wants something from the infinite category. So what does that tell us about the ancestor? It likes to eat.
Yeah,
We all do.
I think that he just like to be at home. He like to have some entertainment. Like
Yeah.
it's the most important part.
You know what? I feel like right now we are the entertainment.
Yeah, for sure. Well, but will we buy something or we want to find something?
Maybe
to
a
use?
bit of both, just so we can show the
Okay.
viewers that there are
So-
two ways about it.
Oh, we have a plant here, so we're gonna teleport that plant.
That's a really big plant.
Yeah, it fits.
Yeah, I mean, actually it looks kind of nice.
Yeah.
So, the home decoration tip, if you wanna make some changes to your home, just draw a big salt circle, set basic plants, especially if you have guests coming.
Yeah.
And then when they ask you about it, just say, oh, it's normal, don't worry about it. No ghosts to see here.
Maybe a glass of wine or
Nice.
glass for wine.
Yeah, there's no wine in this game, officially.
Yeah.
We're family friendly.
And the painting, maybe.
It doesn't have to be a painting, no, that's definitely too big. Oh, there's maybe you could use in the office. We've seen about. You know what? There's this lion statue, like a small
Okay.
statue in the office. I really like it. So maybe it's gonna bring us good luck. It was on the floor somewhere. The gremlins. No, it was you.
Oh,
who moved
it's
it.
here.
Yeah. Right, so maybe that's gonna be good. And something entertaining in the middle.
So we have a TV here or radio in the bathroom.
Whichever you hate or like more.
Well, so get rid of the TV.
And you're using the teleportation tool.
Yeah, but I can use telekinesis as well.
You can use that to throw the TV too.
Yeah. Well, I probably won't much for the
It's
place.
all the damage, nobody's gonna use it. And before we do anything more, I'll just remind everybody that what we're showcasing right now is part of the Steam Next Fest. So the demo for Haunted House Renovator is available on Steam to play right now because of the festival. So if you're watching this live stream live, then you can play this game as well. So I strongly encourage you to do so. And if you like what you see and like what you played, please wishlist it. It's gonna be of great help to us. And if you wanna, go ahead and hang out with us on our Discord server, Steam forums, and whenever. It's gonna be really nice for us. While my friend is busy making modern art.
Yeah. And every button to the communication with us you can find in game.
Yeah, as exactly. All of the links are in there.
Okay,
So,
something won't work with one of elements.
oh, you're trying to
maybe-
use magic.
I don't know which is oh, the glass is okay. I see. The bar is moving. So, well, this is work in progress. We have a lot of things to check and to do. So,
So
we're
maybe-
gonna check this one. I think that he just wants to have a picture of two women.
Yeah. Oh, it's a womanizer. That explains a lot. I mean, can you look at the family tree? How big is it?
How big is the family tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, okay, good. I'm very proud of you. You wanted to run, but you stopped yourself.
Yes.
So good. And can you grab it with telekinesis so we can see it a bit higher? And bring it closer. Yeah. You can rotate that.
God. That's like the devil's thing.
Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of people, but yeah, there's only the youngster who is at the bottom, and who's only married to one person, so maybe not that much of a womanizer, unless there's not everything is being
Well, yeah. Well, we don't know about other women than his wife.
Yeah, and we don't know how legitimate this family tree is. Like maybe the ancestor just ordered it made and just made out all those just imaginary people who he added there, or he didn't add. So yeah, we can
banish the ghost now anyway.
I think it's high time we do that. It deserves that.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, let's fire. Oh, it burned down. I'm glad you moved away my favorite lion statue. Otherwise it would be gone. But yeah, apparently now we have been able to successfully carry out the ritual, and thankfully the ghost should be no more. So maybe now just remember, rotate slowly, and just slowly make your way over to the rooms where we couldn't be brave enough to really go before. So look around here slowly. This looks like a bedroom. I'm judging by the bed.
Yeah, you might be right.
And there's some floating light fixtures.
Probably Gremlin just grabbed the cabinet or something.
Just leave it as be. We don't need to worry about that. Another room, but this is...
Oh no.
Oh, this looks too scary. You know what? We should turn the power on here.
To what?
To those rooms, we should turn the power on.
Oh, power one. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks scary. I don't know what was happening there. If we take a look at the fuse box, and in fact you can now repair the fuse box as well.
Yeah.
With the toolbox.
Because the missing two fuses are probably
Repair
broken.
first, it's gonna be easier to see, I think.
Yeah. They are now good. So now we have to buy some fuses.
You can search for them as well.
I don't know why I bought more than I
No,
need.
you want to spend some more money, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, and now everything should be settled. And I noticed something weird. It says wardrobe in one of those fuses. I didn't see a wardrobe in there. It seemed like more like some very suspicious looking room for, I don't want to say it, but maybe evil stuff. So,
yeah, probably.
can you turn on the lights and we can see a bit more?
I think that he might just bring friends here, you know?
I don't know, there's the Ouija board, that never smells good. If you watch any horror movie, that's how it all starts.
They say it says goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye yet. I'm too young.
Yeah, but if you don't say goodbye to a ghost, then it stays there and haunts you.
I'm gonna put some stuff.
Yeah, it's very messy in here, so whatever happened here, it wasn't pretty. But we have some goblets here, some nice looking velvety chairs.
Is that a wand?
Maybe.
I want to
Are you
be
a wizard,
I'm a what?
Yeah, that's the thing, that looks like a wand. And some masks. Yeah, that looks very suspicious, especially since, like, in the more public section, this room was marketed as a wardrobe.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, this doesn't look like a wardrobe to me.
Yeah, well, maybe he just, like, gets some extra money for, like, I don't know.
Seances?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like the collection to the beyond. How did that work for him? You just saw him as a ghost.
Or maybe it was like the room for playing some games, you know, the board games. I don't see any board games, but you know.
I mean, maybe that Ouija board is a board game.
Yes.
If you look at that for long enough, it kind of looks like one of the Euro types of board games. And you just mark, you actually kind of did that. You marked your score. Somehow it's So your score is from 1 to 9, and you have to. We can make a board game out of this. I'm sure there's somewhere, somehow, some way to make a board game out of this.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But I want to try.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like a fun challenge. So, thankfully, now that the rave has been banished, it seems like this room is a bit calmer now. And if you are just tuning in now, thank you for watching. That's the first thing. And secondly, we've already reached like the latest stage of the demo. And no surprise, we've been streaming for over 1.5 hours, or almost. And because of this, if you're only tuning in now, you have already missed some of the ghosts we have been able to banish in the. However, I'll point out that after this live stream is over, we're gonna have a restream turned on immediately. So you'll be able to watch the stream again if you missed the original live stream, so no harm done over there. And we'll probably upload this or yesterday's live stream as well. Maybe both, I don't know. I'm not the community manager. So you're not gonna miss out on anything. And of course, I know I'm boring, but demo is right there for you to try on Steam as part of Steam Next Fest. So go ahead and give it a shot, like it, add it to your wish list, and if you have any suggestions for it, we will have to accept them. We still have months of work to do before we are ready to release this game. And the last thing I wanted to mention in regards to that is, should it be a full game when it releases, or should it be an early access title instead? We were originally planning to release this game as a full game when it's ready, right? The old-fashioned type of releasing games. But we have had some voices from people we met at PAX East that this is a title that would actually work very well in early access format, since you can actually release the game with just some of the locations planned for the whole game, but not all of them, and then add more locations over the course of it. That sounds interesting, so please let us know what you think about this option, since we haven't made a decision about this just yet, and depending on that we can either start with early access sooner, obviously since less work will have to be done, or we can just wait until the game is fully ready and go for full release, but then obviously that will mean that you have to wait a bit longer for the game to be released. So just let us know what you think. Meanwhile, I can see that Martin is already busy decorating the base, and that's what it is actually.
I think about adding some extra light.
Yeah, and yeah, something's freezing. I think we. Let me check technical difficulties. Let me check if we don't have too much. If we have enough space on our hard drive, since that may be an issue. So give us a second. We're sorry for this temporary interruption, but we have to make sure that everything is fine and that nothing bad is going to happen. And we can see that in the background the game is already moved on.
Yeah.
So sorry folks, that's the problem with live streaming. Sometimes technical difficulties will happen, and there's always a bit more problem with when you're actually trying to play and live stream the game at the same time. This is also like the reason, I mean that's not related, but that's also, the live stream is also the reason why we have to move extra slow.
Yeah.
Because if you see like any artifacts on the screen, especially with doing like rapid camera movements, that's because the streaming service isn't able to encode the frames fast enough. It looks a bit worse. Obviously, the game itself is also going to be optimized as well. So it's probably going to be working better. We know that the optimization is not bad, I would say. It's pretty worse. But we're definitely going to keep working on making it as good as possible. So for the release especially, we aim to make it a lot better.
We are working so hard on that.
Yeah.
From build to build, we have like big difference.
Yeah, you mentioned that the build that isn't live yet has
higher FPS. Yeah.
You say 10?
And yeah, like on my machine, it's 10 FPS.
Yeah,
more.
keep in mind that every PC is very different.
Yeah.
So there's no like universal standard, and because we have to try to make this demo approachable to as many players as possible, there's a lot of work that has to be done to make sure that it does run as smoothly as possible on as many configurations as possible.
And be still quite pretty.
Yeah. And also that's where your help comes in. So, because, I mean, we don't have infinite amount of computers, and there's nearly infinite amount of configurations you can have.
Yeah.
If you have any comments in regards to performance or bugs or anything, please let us know, like what type of computer you are using, the setup you have, graphics card and CPU and whatnot. So you just saw the bug reporting button. I'm going to show that again in a second. Show the bug, yeah. So if you, for instance, send us any bugs, please make sure to include information about your system specification. It will help us a lot because, as you may imagine, we cannot recreate the situation on every system that exists. That's just not possible. We only have like a limited selection of available. Also, I noticed that there are some comments about being a bit echoey. Sorry about that. I know that our voices are very echoey, but this room just has all wall. Okay, actually there's a bit more walls in the right section, but still, it's like a big echo chamber. Nothing we can do about that.
Well, we in the basement, we say that yesterday, and that's the sad truth.
We do have a window. It's not really a basement.
Yeah.
Basements that have windows. We're like living the high life.
Low
high life? Okay, sure. The lower section of high life. So I see that while I was talking, you've taken a liberty of decorating rooms. So I'm thinking you've already decorated a little bit. Maybe I'll now try to decorate some other rooms and we'll see the difference.
Okay.
We'll see what we can come up with. So you can keep those. We don't have to move. It's gonna be too much effort. And if someone tries to hurt me or screams at me, you can tell me so I'll be frightened. Okay, so you've already dealt with a few rooms. Just to get a better look at it, I'm going to take a quick tour of the apartment we have so far. So the bedroom is looking rather nice. There is some garbage in here. The spooky room still has some renovation to be done. And you know what, I guess since I'm here, I might as well try to fix the wallpaper since I mean, there's no reason not to do that.
It's a good thing to make them doing the job back, so you can just pick some colors and anything, and in the meantime do anything else, like other renovations.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see. I would definitely want something that will go well with purple. Actually, this may look decent. We'll go for like this hardcore and macro color, and probably. So I'll just go for the standard feel, and let's see how that is going to look like. Hopefully, it's gonna be pretty. And let's see. I queued up some work for the wallpaper too. And I can leave. It's gonna keep working. We'll see if that's too bright or not. Maybe it's good that it's bright. It had this really oppressive atmosphere before, so maybe it's a good thing. So you've also done some work in the entrance.
But the entrance is like vanilla, like doesn't look good yet.
Yeah. I mean, I think it. And there's a bunch of trash in the kitchen, but otherwise, it's a really nice kids' room. And can this thing be fixed? Oh, that's a trap. We're gonna use it later, so I'm gonna skip those messages. But I think it can, and it is now fixed. Wonderful. And well, the office is still empty, so I'm probably gonna take care of the office and see what I can come up with. But before we do that, I need to challenge you formally. And I'll try to see if I can hit one of the trash cans from afar.
Oh, almost.
Almost. I want to see if I can do it. At least standing in the other room at an angle. A bit higher than that. I'll give it one more try, and if I fail, I'll admit defeat. So, like this. Nah. Oh well, I did my best. You can obviously just move them like so, it's good enough, but it's, you know, a bit of like an extra challenge and fun, and you definitely can do that. I've seen it done, and it's just a little bit tricky and challenging. Okay, one more try, or I'm gonna get addicted. Nah.
That was a close one.
Close one, but no cigar. Okay, so I'm gonna start by working with the wallpaper tool. I want to make sure that I have a clean state. I'm gonna remove all of this broken wallpaper in here. And if you're just joining in now, you may notice that there's significantly, actually, not if you're joining now, but if you've been watching for a while, you can notice that aside from some creepy things, there's significantly less paranormal activity, because like I mentioned, we're near the end of the demo and we've banished almost every ghost I have to deal with. When it comes to trash bags, I'll deal with them in the environmentally friendly way of throwing them to your room, so I don't have to worry about them.
You hit the flower.
I hurt its feelings a little. Oh well. Now I could use teleportation to move the chess pieces.
Do we have that chessboard somewhere?
I don't know if the fire ghost didn't burn it down. I'm also gonna tear down this small table.
That was a quite nice table. It will.
Oh well, it's not something we need anymore. And I'm gonna start replacing it with something else. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shop and see what else we can find. So for the office.
So you are using the pattern for the room, like the things that are mostly in office.
Yeah. So, but we already have a desk. So instead, I'm gonna switch to the living room and look for tables. And there are some like coffee tables. So I'm gonna do that. Rotate it. And I'm gonna go back and find a sure. Or yeah, maybe something to test on. We're gonna do just that.
Therapist room.
Apparently, yeah. And to make it extra awkward, I'm also gonna add some banners as well. And so let's just rotate them into place. Place one and the other. Wonderful. I'm gonna exit that, and actually I'm gonna go back to the shop for the chest. We actually need, or not. Payment in the car, or I can just search for it and it should definitely. If I go for S, this board, there we go. Now that I have that in place, I'm gonna add some pieces in here. Maybe I can even recreate a game in progress. So we have some of this. A rook? I think it's a rook, maybe.
I think it's a queen. Quite big.
It's quite big. And are there any other pieces? Then we can teleport those guys as well. And I don't know what's going on, but I think black is losing because they don't even have a king. They just have 2 knights and that's it. So whoever was playing here definitely didn't do a very good job. And now, however, since that bit decoration is done, I'm gonna play a little bit with the wallpaper. I'm gonna change the molding, the baseboard, the paneling I'm gonna leave, but maybe a bit darker, or maybe with a different pattern altogether. Yeah, I kind of like that pattern. Maybe like with less gold, so goldy, and I'll just make it warmer, I think. And finally with the wallpaper, and so this isn't supposed to be a suspicious room, so maybe I could make it look really office-like. Like this doesn't look office-like, this looks like a grandfather's room. And you know what? That fits in.
Same pattern? Like in the...
I'm gonna go for the same pattern. What? Sure. As it's doing that, it's gonna be applying changes, and I'm gonna look at the pattern and see if like maybe there's something. Maybe not with this kind of level of zoom. Oh, that does look interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah, definitely something. Okay, flowers. Sure. That's very grand guarantee. But yeah, since I am picking a new one, let's go ahead.
This one is cool also.
I guess it is. Maybe if we were to change that a bit. We have like the office yellow. But that looks
Yellow, like
really ugly. I'm gonna use it. And in fact, I'm gonna leave those ones. I've already queued up and start queuing up with more. And I think on the desk that was, and I out as well. So as you can see, we have a small section where the old settings were applied, which look decent, and then we have this horrible monstrosity over here, which I don't even want to look at.
it's not a hospital yet.
Yet, thank you for the distinction. Okay, so that's that. I don't know if I can handle this guy for wallpaper. I'm gonna change it one more time. This is definitely not working out for me, and I think like we need to make a change for the better. So I'm gonna go for something really standard looking, maybe some darker color, not too dark. Actually, magenta doesn't look too emerald. I hate this kind of color combination, so we're gonna go for it. And because I don't want to waste everybody's time by doing it over and over, I'm gonna stick with that. So I will need to reapply the changes real quick. And
Wait a second, give it a...
I'm on page first. Alright, so it's already working on many contracts because I kept giving him more and more orders. So there was that. I feel like I could maybe do a little bit more housekeeping. Like put some of my documents where they belong. Although I cannot move them with better teleportation. And everything's more. But if I move things just slightly, and some letter and then a painting, I can place over here. And it's starting to look better. Maybe I can do those desks somewhere. Now the desk is occupied, that's fine. Whenever things are a little bit too tight for teleportation, you can also use it, which is what I'm doing now. Make sure that things fit and look good. Or you can do a nifty trick. I could rotate that, but I can also use teleportation and then use telekinesis to move things. And then finally rotate them for angle, and there we go. So now the office is somewhat renovated.
It matches the chairs you bought.
Yeah, this thing doesn't, but I think we're gonna go with that. Since I mean, you have to realize when perfect is the enemy of good, and just let it go. I'll try one more time. That was too weak. Okay. Any other trash bag? I need to see it.
You have some more here.
Excellent. There's also this plant. I definitely want to make sure it's standing up again. And I'm gonna deliberately aim for the wrong one, and now alright, I'm giving up. So I think now you can maybe take care of the living room. I noticed that there is still another quest about the piano. It's probably playing something for us.
We can check that.
Right? Oh, there was a lightning at the perfect moment.
Yeah.
So, it looks like a Simon Says type of puzzle. So this is another type of haunting that is just stationary and non-threatening really. It just wants you to solve puzzles. So let's see if you're able to do that.
Want me to complete that at once?
I don't know, can you? Oh, you were able to do that. I'm sure he was studying this overnight.
Yeah,
So,
all time.
And we got rewarded for our efforts with a treasure chest.
Yeah. We have two types of money. Like we have funds, which are used at level, and we have contract value, which is added like the high score. It's like the high score of the apartment, right?
In the demo it serves as a high score, yeah. In the full game, this is like the contract value it measures up your progress and how much work you've done, and it's directly proportional the money you earn for completing. So you want it to be as high as possible to get as much money as possible for the future contract. In the demo, because you only have this one tutorial contract, you don't really have anything else to do. So before we really do anything with the gremlin, I think we might want to finish the living room. Actually, it looks kind of nice, but I missed the table and like something over the at that wall over there.
Okay.
We used to have that dresser. Maybe we can have something else instead. Do something crazy.
Okay. Fancy table. Whoa, that's a small one.
Yeah. You also can showcase that you don't have to go back to the shop to check other options. You can also use R and T buttons to switch between different types of objects. To find the one you were looking for.
So we were one.
Right?
Okay.
So you're moving things to the center. Of course, as one of the important parts of the game, we want to encourage creativity for everybody. So
We're gonna probably make contests after we release the game or anything like that, which can be fun. There are plenty of options to make this place or other levels in the future quite interesting, I guess.
yeah, and it sounds fun. I want to take part in a contest if I had any skill in decorating apartments.
Yeah.
That being said, you're currently making good progress. I don't know what's happened to the past, but I'm not going to chat. And the rest next to me, that's right. So things are starting to look a little bit more homely. You're going to add anything? I was about to ask if you're going to add anything on top of the table, but I see that you already did.
Yeah. It's even moving when we do some
Yeah,
frames.
everything is physics based.
Yeah.
So if you see things behaving oddly, that's why. Especially since we do have like ghosts, gremlins, and whatnot, so they might move things on their own. So, for instance, the gremlin in particular, whenever it takes hold in, takes residence in a room, it's gonna start just having fun and throwing things around in search of gold.
Yeah, and we are still working on this. Like a lot of things to do, like the physics is quite expensive for the game, and we are still trying to do it better than this.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there is something we've both been avoiding, but I think now is a good time to do that. I think we need to say goodbye to our dear friend, the gremlin.
Oh, where is he?
Yeah, let's take a look. What is it doing? Did you find any more gold for us?
we haven't done almost anything with the toilet, with the bathroom.
Yeah, we can do that later. I think we need to finally set the gremlin free. It's a nice way of phrasing kicking it out. So,
Here, kitty.
okay, there we go. It has found some gold, so that
Yeah.
is nice.
That's
But
cool.
we need to now find a way to get rid of that. So leave this treasure be, then see how leave it be.
Yeah. I just point at it. You know? Sometimes work that way.
Alright, so I mean, you have more information about the gremlin. And
Yeah.
as you can see,
We have two options to do here. Like
let's be nasty.
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 With the
because
trap or with the net gun?
trap. We haven't used traps yet, and I want to showcase how you can plan to make sure that something's caught. So you can place bait on traps, but instead you can also chase things into traps. Right now, this gremlin that's caught in a trap. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have to follow it.
Yeah,
and see, but
Yeah, but he just moved here because I don't know. Maybe he want to search some trash or anything.
yeah.
So we have a gremlin in a box, and we can pick treasure. So we
Yeah, very
get
nice.
some extra cash.
Very nice. Okay, so now we've dealt with pretty much every haunting there is. So in theory, we can leave this area now. Finish the contract, which is another way of saying finish the demo. that being said, we might as well do a little bit more decoration just to showcase that a bit more. You pointed out that the bathroom definitely needs some more.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this as we.
Fix that section of the wall, yeah, with the trowel. How are you gonna decorate? When you think of bathroom, what do you think? Do you think of open sea? Do you think of tight spaces? Like, there are so many options.
Yeah, well, this toilet is quite big, so it might look good with something maybe light.
Yeah, absolutely. Making it not too dark.
I don't think that the lightest might be cool, but we might mix some light and dark stuff.
Yeah, sure. I mean, this kind of contrast is also work nicely. So let's see.
But it's again quite similar color to the other rooms. Cool blue. Quite white. Well, most of toilets are quite white.
Okay, there. You think that if they're dirty, then it wouldn't be. Because it shouldn't be, because you can very clearly see any sort of dirt on a white background.
Mm-hmm.
But it is nonetheless true that it's covered white colors. That's a cat. Not even.
Yeah. And some books. Gramophone is here. That gremlin.
Yeah, he just threw things around. Like we mentioned, the gremlin keeps moving things about. And that's what happens when you move things not close enough to the wall. So you can, yeah, if you put the bed. And for those tuning in, I'll remind you that we after this live stream is over, and it will conclude relatively once we reach the karma. Once the stream is concluded, there will be a recording put again. So if you missed the live stream, don't worry about it. You're gonna see it again, a recording of this live stream. So we started at 6 p.m. and with that, don't worry. You still have plenty of chances to watch that, either on our Steam page, by watching the live stream, the recording of the live stream, or just by visiting our YouTube channel, where I expect the recording will be placed at some point as well. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. And the other is that if you're watching the live stream live, this means that currently the Steam Next Fest is ongoing. So you can, in fact, join us in playing this game. You can play the demo for Haunted House Renovator without waiting for anything. It's just right there for you to download. So don't wait for anything, do that right away. And if you have a fun time, then that's great. We would appreciate it if you could add it to your wish list, because it helps us a lot as developers. If you have any comments, let us know either on our Discord channel. There is a link to the Discord server on the Steam page, as well as on any news posts we give out. And there should also be other ways as well. You can reach us via Google Forms from in-game if you prefer to remain more anonymous, that's fine too. Or you can also obviously use the Steam forums as well. That is well. So all those things are great if you want to get in touch with us, and this is very important because this feedback makes a real difference in how the game looks and plays. We've already incorporated a lot of feedback from the time we made a limited demo for Kickstarter backers in the past, and obviously we still have plenty of time to work on the full game before it's released. This time we will give you some great, as I mentioned, with all locations, with different themes, different hauntings and everything, and of things we mentioned, like the Red Riding Hood or the entomologist ghost. But also other things that I'm not going to spoil just yet, so there's plenty to discover. Different types of ghosts, obviously. There will be pets in a simple way of implementation, but you can be nice to some critters and you can keep them kind of like you reward for going the extra mile. And importantly, there's going to be like also the progression and upgrade system. We didn't talk about the upgrade system.
Yeah.
So if you take a look, for instance, when you collect trash, like debris somewhere, we can just move the trash bags.
We can just destroy something again.
Yeah, like this chair is in the wrong space, or this one, yeah. So, as you can see, when we pick up trash from destroyed furniture, it fills up quite fast. Creates those trash bags that you then have to dispose of by throwing them into the correct garbage. So we're thinking of making sure that as a player you have an option to choose which kind of elements you want to make easier for yourself and which ones you want to make harder or not, or just feel more magical or not. So for instance, one of the upgrades could be the fact that you just have more capacity for the trash, which is not the most interesting of upgrades, but it's one of the things. Other things obviously include more of giving you more power in terms of the self-controlling tools, like you saw in the earlier section of the Livestream, who's moved by their own. You can just set them to do their own thing, and this is another thing you can. I think we end make page like the floor one. Haven't done that. We only repaired. No, you did change the floor actually here, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so yeah, we pretty much showcased you everything there was. So I think this is a pretty decent spot, and you can repair those chairs actually in and out. They're not perfect condition.
Yeah.
Now they'll be in top shape. Now if we actually go to the elevator, we can finish the contract and we'll see the kind of score we got for the crowd working with the time.
Yes.
I wonder if we beat yesterday's score. I don't think so. I feel like we did a few more things, but we will see. We will see.
Place looks so different now.
Yeah, and very different from yesterday's live stream, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Every game can be like very different, and I guess we are also planning to add some randomization to the process, like to rites, rituals, and things around that, like things that you need to be used, or the room and other things. Well,
yeah, that's like you mentioned, all in the plans for the full game, and that's something you wanted to do. You can do that.
I like this place. I don't want to leave, you know. We have some. It will always be something to do.
Yeah, you can always make something better than the best. It's true, but it's time. We need to see what kind of score we got. That's more.
More?
I think we got 42, or was it 47?
I think it was 47. We have to check.
We have to check the recording now.
Yeah.
You may be right. Maybe we're a bit lower. But still, it's a pretty good score.
Yeah, it's quite high.
There's no shame if you get a lower score. We've been playing this game a while. You can guess we're the developers.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you played the demo, please let us know what you think. We have links in the buttons to the right side to our social media. Discord is probably the easiest place to reach us, where we visit the most. Steam forums are also a good place. If you want to, like I mentioned, be more anonymous, you can share your opinion via the button of share your opinion, and that will take the Google form, so somebody will see what you wrote, and that's also
We're gonna read everything, so
yeah. Go back to the main menu for now, and I'll also mention that your feedback is definitely very valuable. So again, please let us know what you think can be improved, what you think is already good, so we shouldn't touch it and leave it as is. And if you liked it, then please do add it to your wish list, Steam. And then I hope you like it. And if you didn't play the demo, do it now. Okay. And if you're just now tuning into the live stream, don't worry, you'll be able to see a repeat of the live stream just in a few minutes. It's gonna loop around. We need to set it up, but it's gonna be there. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Right. Any last words?
Oh well, try it and give us a shot, you know, and see you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see you online and have a great time on the Steam Next Fest. Bye guys.
See ya. Bye.